Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the World Illustration Awards winner interview series presented by the AOI in partnership with Directory of Illustration, celebrating great illustration across the globe. This is the fourth interview in our series where we've been speaking to the WIA 2025 winners. And I'm thrilled to share that today we're joined by Jae Kwak, who was our 2025 New Talent Book Cover category winner, sponsored by the London Book Fair. Jae Kwak is a London-based illustrator originally from Seoul, Korea, who also works as an architectural illustrator before diving into the world of picture book illustration, creating beautiful stories alongside their family, inspired by their many adventures at Wimbledon Common. So we're so excited to have him here with us today. Hi, Jay, how are you?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for inviting me for a lovely interview.
Yeah, we're so excited to chat about your amazing project. So, just to kick off, we'd love to hear more about you. Tell us about yourself and your practice.
Basically, I'm working in Squire and Partners in London. It's architectural firms. I've been here for about 20 years for architectural illustrators. So drawing the buildings and towers, anything related to the architecture. Then about 6 years ago, I start making the picture book called In the Middle Common Glitters, which is it's based on what you says. I bring the kids to in the park and play around, and then it just start with just make a kids book for the family rather than published. Yeah, that's the start.
And what kind of mediums do you like to work in? I love the vibrant colors that you use.
Basically, as I working as a architecture illustrator, I always using ink pens. So I start to draw sketch with ink pen first. Then in the end, I proper proper ink, Persian blue ink. Then I draw sketch and draw by hands, then scan and then coloring in digitally in the Photoshop. Yeah.
Amazing. That's great to hear how both practices have kind of informed one another, and really nice when a self-initiated project takes on a whole life of its own, like it has with yours.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's all related in the end. Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, definitely. And what made you decide to enter the World Illustration Awards?
Basically, as I mentioned, 6 years was just the books. We created about 11 books with kids about the stories and sketches. Then we thought, how about make see to the other peoples? So I researched it, and the best way to start is the enter some competition. And WIA is the one of the best competition in the world, they say. So why not? I didn't expect I'm gonna win, but I just tried, and yeah, that's why I tried.
That's amazing. So, am I right in thinking this is the first time you've entered?
Yes, it is.
Wow, first time entry and a winner. That's really amazing.
Oh, thank you. Just a luck.
Yeah, that's so exciting. So you said that the project, your product project, Puddle Jumpers, self-initiated and inspired by those trips to the common with your family. Tell
Mm.
us a bit more about those, and also just the process of creating the project. Like you said, it's taken on a life of its own, but how did it develop? How did you kind of take it from initial idea to what it is now?
Yeah, basically, 6 years ago, the pandemic started it, and then me and our kids. Normally, we go to the Wimbledon Common every weekends, but during the pandemic, it's nothing to do. So I bring the kids to the common nearly every day. Then we just running around and have fun and just sometimes raining. So we're jumping on the puddles or all these kind of forest activities. And then we have a much more time than weekend. So we making something, we make the story and all these things. It's such a beautiful story, just not me with kids. Then we coming back home, we draw in the sketchbook what kind of character gonna be looks like, and we fun so much fun with that. And I make the story the beginning, and then kids make in the middle part, and so all this mixture. Then we created like love books, about 3, 4 books. just a sketch, no coloring even. Then we read in the sleeping when they sleep. I read to the kids and all these developments, and then yes, 6 years, and then it's become a book, and then I started coloring it, and so it's too good to throw away for the family. So I kept making the books. So I created 11 books, 6 books really completed. Then yeah, and then from last year, kids grow up now, and then how about just show the other peoples? Maybe they like it, same with us, and then that's the beginning of to showing people from last year for 6 years work for the family,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like it's been a long time in the making and that it was really collaborative. What did your family say when you told them that you were World Illustration Award?
Yeah, I think our kids more happier than me, I think, because they think it is for the family, just be enjoying so much. And then it's all our memories behind. Also part of the books where we play with. For example, there's the 5 trunks, which three-tailed fox like always sit down there, which me and kids always go there reading books. So three-tailed fox is librarian in India and always reading book in the 5 trunks, 3 trunks. So it's all like when kids reading the books, and then even puddle jumpers. We always go in the raining day of the rain with the kids jumping on the puddles and from ideas coming from there. And I talk to the kids, so who lives under the puddle? And then start from their story, and they, maybe looks like a tadpole, maybe, and all these things. And then it's actually see in the book, and then meaning the competition, and then wow, other people likes our story too. So it is quite, yeah, it will be emotional. Like the kids, it's not just my books; it's for all this. They contribute a lot, basically.
Definitely. And I think you can definitely see that when a project has been made from a place of love and, a personal story that you've had with your family. I think it really shows in the artwork. I think you can tell it feels expressive and playful and fun.
Mm,
And yeah,
yeah,
it really showcased in the project.
thank you.
Yeah, that's great. So tell me, as you said, this is your first time entering the World Illustration Awards. And yeah, what did you enjoy about the process from the long list, the short list, and now as a winner? How did you find the
That's
process?
the fantastic. As I mentioned, my kids is very happy um, because it's their project as we're part of. Then it's it's not kind of, it's kind of, it's a weird feeling. Like I was trying to first time, and I said, oh, this is the first try, and then I'm gonna keep going and then see how it goes. Um, but when got to the long list, I was very happy, and that's, oh, that's it. I'm done. I'm very happy from this stage, and got the short list and said, oh, that's it. Maybe this is my how far I can go, but I'm so happy. And then I put all the things to my Instagram, which I start from last year June, not much, not long time ago. Then when I won, was like, it can't be true. Then was yeah, and then bring all this news to the family, and they're just so excited. Yeah, so all this process, and then it's journey with me, and again, it's all the family together, and it's family excitement all goes through to the meaning. So
Yeah,
it was
that's so
really good.
exciting to hear. And we love to having you take over our Instagram. For anyone that hasn't seen, you should be able to see if you go down on our timeline. Jay took over our Instagram where you shared a bit more about your practice and your work. There was some behind the scenes stuff in there as
Mm,
well as, a bit more background about you. So it's always really, really nice to see,
mm.
artists take over and share their own work and a bit about that. So that's great to hear that, you really enjoyed the process through the whole duration.
Thank you.
Yeah, we really try to make it like a collaborative community as well. And I
Yeah,
know that I think I saw that you met up with a few of your fellow winners. Is that correct?
yeah, yes. This touring exhibition, and then I met so much beautiful people that so talented and so much energy. And then I don't want to lose this the connections. So I'm back, and then I sent people I met. then said, how about we meet again? And fortunately, I work in my office. We have a good bar upstairs, and then we have meeting rooms. So I invited the people to my office, and then they show around my office, and we went upstairs and few drinks. Then we exchange our ideas or the skills. Then I suggest, how about we meet up again? Or how about we meet up regularly? It's not every month, but maybe 2, 3 months. And then maybe sometimes bring the project. And then we talk about the project. And then we invite more people. Doesn't need to be start with WIA, but maybe if other people interested, other illustrators. So maybe this February, end of February, I organize second meeting. And then maybe this time, maybe some of the illustrator want to join us. Then it's hopefully it's grows, and then share the ideas and their works, things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that is so lovely for us to hear. As I said, we're all about creating community for illustrators. So to hear you
Mm.
say that, that's really springboarded this community and friendship with other of your fellow winners, that's music to our ears. That's what we love to hear. And that's really a big part of why we do the awards. So yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, thank you. And it's good that people give their some ideas as well. So some of them said, how about meet in the museum or gallery together and then walk around, get some ideas together. So yeah, it's going to be quite useful for everyone, this meeting. So hopefully it goes continuously.
Yeah, more to come.
Yeah, more to come. Happy
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, definitely. So tell me, what impact has winning the award had on you? You said it was emotional and that your family were all, really, really excited for you as well. Has it, increased your confidence, led to any commissions? Yeah, what's been the impact?
It is more like a confidence at the moment because I thought it's going to be just a family. Maybe it was very fun when you made the books with kids and stuff. But I find out maybe outside people likes it too. So from this, I trying to sending to publishers or agent, things like that. So haven't heard back much, but just started it. Then maybe hopefully go to the Bologna children. Yeah, this the things, the festivals maybe
Yeah,
in Italy. So try that one. So yeah, basically confidence, and then I find out maybe I can push a bit more.
definitely.
Um,
Yeah, and to have that backing to, pitch to publishers and say, I
mm,
am a World Illustration Award category winner.
yes, yeah, that's the big things. Like yeah, that was helping a lot as well. Some people said, "Wow, yeah, quite interesting." So this different put my stage quite different levels. If there's and it's quite well-known competition as well. Everybody knows. So I said, "Oh, meaning say, oh wow, everybody just they see more seriously, let's say, than I just without this winning. I think."
Definitely. That's great to hear that it's increased your confidence. That's,
Mm.
yeah, again, such a big part of being an illustrator is having to put yourself out there and showcase your work. So anything that can increase confidence and showcase that is always really, really great.
Yeah, yeah, that's really a big difference.
That's great to hear. And as part of being a WIA 2025 winner, you also received AOI membership. Have you had a chance to explore this at all? Any?
Yeah, just yeah, I have a few things. But most important, I put my portfolio in there. Then a lot of people watching it. Then when I put the portfolio, because I have 11 books, so many images, so many wanted to show. But this portfolio filtering my images, which images good to put, which images people more interested. So it's quite nice to make a portfolio for them. And then also 2026 big discount for the
Yeah,
apply 2026. That's really
yeah.
helpful as well.
So are you thinking of entering WIA 2026?
Yeah, I did actually. I did.
Amazing.
Yeah, I did. This time I did my architectural illustration way.
Great.
Yeah, so then maybe 2027, maybe books. So I want just a little bit different. I want to try um, to the different fields. But
Yeah,
yeah, I did.
definitely. Well, keeping my fingers crossed and yeah, excited to see your work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and as you said that you've entered a WIA 2026, what advice would you give anyone else that's thinking of entering this year's awards?
I think basically there's no perfect stage for your work. Always you develop your ideas. When you finish your work, you want a little bit more. I know I can't show to the people just a little bit, but you don't need to. You just do it. I think just apply it and see how it goes. I think it's like me. Just I just tried it, and I won. Very lucky. But just do it. Don't hesitate to do it. And there are lots of people waiting for see your work.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. I think, like you said, you've got nothing to lose, and
Yeah,
being someone that entered for the first time and won, it's amazing to see how, if you just take that leap, you never know what can happen.
exactly, exactly. And then also whatever stage, long list, short list, they're really helpful. You guys share my Instagrams and put always my images to your website, your Instagram. So it's that you guys give us such a big support, not just you give us trophy and then you're just holding it. Without that, just take over Instagram. Then yeah, so many like an interview like this. Then yeah, it's really, really good competition for helping other people's through or get the connections. So
Yeah,
it's very good competition.
that's really, really nice to hear. That's something that, yeah, as you were saying, we really try to embed throughout the whole process. So from
Mm.
the long list right up until the winners announcement, we really try to make it as exciting and supportive as possible, really. That's such a big part of the World Illustration.
Yes, yes, really good, fantastic.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Do you have anything that you're working on that you can share? Have you got any books coming up? What book will this be? Is that book number? Huh?
I think it's so far I have 11 books, and then from now I just want as much as can show to the people through my Instagrams or publishers, and then go to book fairs and then see how it goes. The most important, I have a WIA the winning under my CV, so that's gonna be give more confidence to me to show the people. So let's see how it goes.
Definitely. And watch this space. We will make sure you check out Jay's Instagram to have a look at what they're working on. We'll be sure to share it in the description as well, so you can keep an eye on what they're up to. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jay. It's
Thank
been
you.
really, really great to hear about your project. And yeah, we're really excited to see what you work on next.
Thank you so much.